having a look at some sketching of cubics. So when we have our general form of a cubic, it's either coming up like this or coming down like that. So obviously this is when our A is positive, and when our A is negative, it's going to be coming down. So we're looking at the part in here that gives us where that inflection point is, and so that is going to be at -2, -1. So when we draw a quick sketch of that, we know that it is going to be coming up and turning and going up again. Now we could also find our y-intercept by subbing in x equals 0. So we've got 0 plus 2 is 2. When we do 2 cubed, we get 8, and take away 1 would be 7. So it's going to cut through at 7 on the y-axis. We could also go and find our x-intercept as well, but generally when we're doing a sketch, we don't need too much information. Just be careful about how many marks are allocated to a question like that and whether they want the x and y intercepts when you are doing that. We can also do a quick sketch. Obviously, you will have access to your calculators, even if it's a tech-free question, just to check your rules. So you've got x plus 2, it's being raised to a power of 3, and then take away 1. And when we graph it, we will see there's that, similar to our sketch there, our inflection point at the -2, -1, and cutting through at 7. I've got a second one here where we've got x minus 1 cubed minus 1, so that inflection point is going to be at 1, -1. So when we do a quick sketch, we've got 1 and -1. Here's our inflection point. So it is going to be coming up like that. And we can find our y-intercept by subbing in x equals 0. So 0, take away 1 is going to be -1. When we cube that, we get -1. Take away 1 will be -2. And if we wanted to, we could solve for the x-intercept as well by putting in y equals 0. So we would have 0 is equal to x take away 1 cubed, take away 1. Then we'd add the 1, so we get 1 is equal to x take away 1 cubed. Then obviously to do the cube root of 1 is still 1, which is x take 1. And then that will mean x is equal to 2, which looks about where we've got it on our graph anyway. So that's a couple of tips on how to do your sketching cubics using translations for that.